Hello dear students, so we're gonna start. Hello dear student, this is paper 2024 IGCSE 1H. Okay, so we're gonna start with question number 18. It says a curve has equation y is equals to x cubed minus 40x plus 1. Find the coordinates. Find the coordinates of both points. So it means we have 2 points on the curve at which the gradient is 8. So how are we gonna find out the gradient of the curve? So simply we're gonna write down y is equals to x cubed minus 40x plus 1, and we're going to find dy by dx. That gives us gradient. Okay, so dy by dx is the other name of the gradient, 3x squares minus 40, and we know that the gradient is equals to 8, so we're going to equate them equals to 8. 3x squares minus 40 is equals to 8. Now we're going to bring 3x squares minus 40 minus 8 equals to 0. Okay, so now we're going to simplify further. So we will get over here 3x squares minus 48 equals to 0. If we bring 48 on the other side, so that becomes positive, and we're going to divide both sides by 3. Okay, so x squared is equals to 16. If x squared is 16, I'm going to find the value of x. We're going to take a square root on both sides, square root of on both sides. So we will get over here x is equals to plus minus 4. We got two values of x when the gradient is 8. So we got two values of x. So the question says you need to find the coordinates of both points. Okay, so we have when x is equals to plus 4. So what is the y value? So we're going to use this y value. Okay, let's use this function again. Y is equals to x cubed minus 40x plus 1. So our x value is 4. So 4 cubed minus 40 times by 4 plus 1. And what we will get over here, when you use your calculator, you will get minus 95. It means when x is 4, y is minus 95. So we got 1 point. Now we're going to look at the second point. The second point is when x is equals to minus 4. When x is equals to minus 4, we're going to use the same function again. X cubed minus 40x plus 1, and the x value we have minus 4 cubed minus 40 minus 4 plus 1, and we will end up having, using your calculator, you will get y is equals to 97. So when x is minus 4, y is 97, and we got these two coordinates, and the question says find the coordinates of both the points on the curve at which the gradient is 8, and we got both points, so we're going to write down our answer over here. First we're going to write down x value and then y value. First x value and then y value. So this is 5-mark question. If you just pay attention, it's easy to get 5 marks. Okay, let's move on to number 19. Number 19 says here is a quadrilateral ABCD. Work out the value of x. Give your answer correct to 3 significant figure. So it means we're looking for this value, we're looking for this angle. And if you find out this angle, we have 3 sides, one side, this side, and but we don't have the value of BD side. Is there any way we can find out the BD? If you apply the sine rule here, let's apply the sine rule for the BD. So BD, as we are applying here, sine rule. So BD over sine 62 is equals to BC over sine 40. And BD is equals to, what is the value of BC? 12.8, and then times sine 62 over sine 40. So if you use your calculator, so BD we will get over here, after using your calculator you'll get 17.58. So BD we got over here 17.58. All the values are one decimal place, but I'm writing over here 17.58 two decimal places to get the accurate answer. Okay, so we got the length of BD as 7.58. Let's write down here 17.58. We have 3 sides of the triangle and we're looking for their middle angle. So which rule we can apply over here? So we can simply apply over here cosine rule. What's the cosine rule? So we're looking for angle A, right? So we're looking for angle X. So we're gonna, let's write down the rule first. So we're gonna write down here cos of A is equals to the 2 sides, 15.2 squares plus 13.4 squares, and the opposite side we're gonna do the minus 17.58 squares over 2 times 15.2 times 13.4. Okay, so now we're going to use our calculator. If you use your calculator for everything, so you will end up having 0.24927, and that's all equals to cos of angle A. But we need the value of angle A only, so we're going to get over here cos inverse of 0.24927. I'm writing many decimals, 4-5 decimal places, so I'll get an accurate answer. If you use your calculator, so you're going to use shift and cos, so you will get cos inverse. And if you use your calculator, you will get an answer of 75.565. What the question says? The question says, give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. So 3 significant figures is 1, 2, 3, and this digit is more than 5. Our final answer, angle A, would be 75.6 degrees. So this is our final answer. I'm going to write down in our answer sheet, answer line, so which is 75.6 degrees. So the x value is, angle x is 75.6 degrees. Okay, let's move on to the next one now. So next one we have question number 20. So this question is a bit complicated, but we're gonna go together. We'll do it together. Let's see that it will be easier for you, because math 6 where every hard questions become easy. Okay, so the diagram shows a sector OABC of a circle center O. So OABC is our sector from there to there. Okay, angle OAC is 60 degree. Okay, before starting this question, so this is a sector. What is this length? OA is radius, OB, OC is also radius. So these two lengths are same. So it means what it becomes, these two angles are same. But if you do 180 take away 60, so if you do 180 take away 60, you will get 120 divided by 2 is equals to 60. So this angle is 60, this angle is 60. What does that mean? It means all angles are 60. So this is an equilateral triangle. So it means AC is also radius as well. AC is also radius. Okay. Now we're gonna look at the question. The question says the area of the shaded segment ABC, the shaded part, this one ABC, is 38 centimeters squares. How are we gonna get the area of the segment? This is called segment. So what's the formula for area of a segment? So let's write down here. We get the area of segment. Area of segment is equals to area of sector minus area of triangle. So this is the long formula. So area of segment is actually equals to area of a sector minus area of a triangle. So what's the area of a sector? So we have given this angle, and we know the area of a circle is pi r square, but this is not a full circle. This is part of the circle because it's a sector. So we're going to use our formula. So this is 60 out of 360, then times by pi r squares. That's the area of a sector. Then we're going to find out the area of triangle. What's the area of triangle is? Let's write down the formula. Area of triangle is equals to half AB and sine of angle C. Okay, so we have this angle, this side is radius, this side is also radius. So we can say half times radius times by radius times by sine of 60. And what is the area of segment is given? This is given 38. Okay, now we're going to solve it step by step. So if you solve this one further, so you will get over here 1 over 6 pi r squared. So this 0 cancel out, and 6 goes into 36 6 times, so we will get over here 1 over 6. Then minus 1 over 2, r times r is r squares, and sine 60 is root 3 over 2. You are allowed to use calculator. If you put in the calculator, you will get a root 3 over 2. Thus everything equals to 38. Now we can write it down as a simplified form, so that will be easier. So 1 over 6 pi r squares minus, we're going to multiply over here r squares, root 3, and 2 times 2 is 4. Now we're going to factorize with r squares. So we'll get over here pi over 6 minus root 3 over 4 is equals to 38. Okay. Now we're going to divide both sides. 38 divided by pi over 6 minus root 3 over 4 is equals to r squares. Now we're going to use our calculator. If we use our calculator, we will get r square is equals to 419.49. If we take a square root on both sides, we will get r is equals to 20.48. So our radius is 20.48. So let's go back to this part. So all the radius is 20.48. Let's write down here radius is 20.48. Okay, what's the question says? The question says, work out the perimeter of the shaded segment ABC. So we know this length AC is 20.48, but we don't know what is ABC. To find out ABC, what we're going to do, this is an arc length. So arc length, we're going to find an arc length ABC. Let's do it over here, arc length ABC. So we're going to find out 60 divided by 360 times by 2 pi, and r is 20.48. Okay, this is our arc length. If we use your arc length, let's use the calculator quickly. So this one and this one cancel out. 6 goes into 6 times, and 2 goes into 6. So we'll get over here pi over 3. Let's do it quickly. Pi over 3, then times by 20.48. So we will get over here 21.44 and 7. Okay, so this is the arc length, and the other side is radius. Let's find out the perimeter is equals to 21.447 plus 20.48, and we will end up having 41.9266. But the question says, right, give your answer correct to one decimal place. We're going to write down our final answer as a one decimal place. So our one decimal place answer would be 41.9 centimeter. Okay, so this is question number 20. You will go through the steps, then we understand everything. Okay, thank you.